Welcome to today's video, Judges 6 verse 14 explained. And the Lord looked upon him, and said, Go in this thy might, and thou shalt save Israel from the hand of the Midianites. Have not I sent thee? In Judges 6 verse 14, we find a powerful moment between God and Gideon. Gideon, an ordinary and humble man from Israel, is visited by the angel of the Lord who commands him to rise up and rescue Israel from their oppressors, the Midianites. This verse is set during a dark period for Israel, as they faced oppression and hardship. Israel had turned away from God and, as a result, they suffered greatly under Midianite rule. Gideon himself doubted his own strength and ability, believing he was too weak to accomplish such a monumental task. Yet God saw something in Gideon that Gideon himself could not see, a hidden strength, not found in Gideon's physical ability or status, but in the very fact that God himself was sending him. When God tells Gideon to go in this thy might, he is not telling Gideon to rely solely on his personal strength or skills. Instead, God is revealing to Gideon that true strength comes from the divine authority and presence of God. Gideon's might was never meant to be his own. It was meant to be the strength of faith and obedience to God's command. This passage speaks clearly to every believer today, reminding us that God's calling is always accompanied by His strength. When God sends us on a task or mission, our effectiveness does not depend on our own capabilities or talents. Instead, the success of our mission comes directly from God's involvement, His authority, and His promise to be with us. Additionally, God's question to Gideon, Have not I sent thee?, serves as both a reassurance and a challenge. It reassures Gideon that this mission is God-ordained and that he will not face the Midianites alone. It also challenges Gideon, and each of us today, to place complete trust in the Lord's direction, even when we doubt our abilities or face daunting situations. God often chooses ordinary individuals, like Gideon, to accomplish extraordinary things, demonstrating that His power shines brightest through our weaknesses. Gideon's story teaches us that courage and success come from recognizing and obeying God's calling, trusting in His strength rather than relying on our own limited understanding and abilities. Therefore, Judges 6 verse 14 is not just historical, it is a timeless message of encouragement and assurance for anyone who feels inadequate or overwhelmed by life's challenges. It reminds us that if God is the one who sends us, then God Himself will equip us and empower us to fulfill the purpose He has for our lives.